Hello and welcome back to Modern Skyblock 3. So, in the interim, I have gotten some stuff, and I'm planning on doing something a tiny bit different today. I think I'm just going to end up hitting the highlights, because I am just bored to death with the extra planets and planet progression parts of, uh, you know, Galactic Craft here. So I think I'm going to try and push through to Pluto and just hit on the important highlights. So let's start by unlocking this schematic. And Tier 4 rocket. So we should have all the necessary bits. There we go. Alright, Tier 4 rocket. Ding, that should be quest complete. Excellent. Alright, let's see what else we need. So it's wanting us to prepare for Jupiter. Well, we already got the spacesuit portion of that, so we just need the thermal padding. So I'm going to go ahead and get that, and I will come back when I am on Jupiter, because I believe Jupiter is next. Yeah, so I'm going to finish this up, and then I will get on Jupiter, and basically go search for a dungeon. Actually, you know what? I think I'll come back after I have found a dungeon, and I will start at my base and move on from there, because I am trying to get Pluto done in this episode. So I will see you then. Alright, I am back, and I'm back on, the planet here, the basic, my sky block here, because the radiation on Jupiter is ridiculous. I have been having to just spam the heck out of, our ritual stone here in order to get the, radiation down. And considering that's currently my only way of reducing radiation, I don't know how you would do this without this. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I've gotten set up. As you can see, I've also got this Jupe Dung, which is the Jupiter dungeon, because I found a dungeon, and it is far enough away, and the radiation is high enough that I put a teleporter in there as well. So let's just go to our Jupiter base, because we've got a couple things to finish here real quick. So we've got our digital miner, which has been doing a good job. And we'll go ahead and let that keep going. I put a bunch of speed upgrades and stuff in it, so let's just grab a bit of each, and that'll be fine. Let's get out of here, because holy crap is Jupiter terrible. And let's go ahead and smelt up some of this stuff so that we can get that part of the quest chain done. What are you actually done with this? Is this... You... Yes, can be smelted. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop over here. I'm going to be like, what are you? There's apparently not much volcanic rock. What are you? Volcanic ingot, red gem, and palladium. That should do it. There we go. Quest complete, Jupiter. Alright, let's go ahead and just... Yeah, I'll hang on to this stuff for the moment. I'll just toss it into my system, because I need to get the dungeon out of the way. So let's just toss that in there. So let's first try and get rid of some of our radiation that may have built up in the short time we were there. Yeah, look at that. I'm already just at a ridiculous level here from having been there, like, a few seconds. So, alright. Let's pop over to the dungeon, hopefully complete that quickly, so that we can then move on. Let's teleport to the dungeon. And here we are. Okay. So I've got the dungeon here. I just kind of cleared out this first room so that there was nothing too nearby. Excellent. Just kind of lighten everything up along the way. Hopefully this does not take more than a couple of minutes, because I gotta say, it's not great. I mean, you can hear all the lightning still. There's like these constant lightning strikes here. The radiation level is like 45% or something like that. So fairly ridiculous. Go away, evolved zombie. Evolved zombie. Seriously. What is that even? Alright, let's see. We got a little bit more here. Let's just kill that. Get some of those out of the way. Let's throw a few more balls of light down the hall. Hopefully get this stuff lit up. What are you? Anything decent here? Fortune 3. I'll take that. You know what? I'll go ahead and take the flame as well, just because. Alright. Here we go. Let's get these spiders out of the way. Get the evolved creeper out of the way. Spider out of the way. Hopefully we're just about there. Let's get these lights in the place. Do. Come on. We don't got a whole lot of time here. Yeah, no. Alright, nothing interesting there. Keep going. Get all this stuff done. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Just make sure none of these decide to... Oh, looks like I got a little bit too close to the spawner before I lit up that area up. That's fine. We'll just kind of do this. Throw a bunch of light around. Hopefully this isn't much further. Oh, there we go. Alright, that looks like it. Alright, nothing of particular value there. Let's go ahead and get that area lit up. And we will see what Jupiter here has for us, you know, as a boss. Alright, that looks good. Let's pop in here. Whoa! Evolved Fire Bat, boss. Okay, you've actually got quite a bit of health. Alright, let's get this guy taken care of real quick. Alright, where are you? Come on. I mean, considering how much damage this sword does, this is... Come on, stop hitting me directly. One more. There we go. And... yeah, do your thing. Come on, hurry up and blow up already. Here we are. Alright, so we should get our key. Let's just make sure that... yes, it did complete it. Excellent. Alright, let's grab our key. Pop it into the old dungeon thing. Good, we got our schematic. Anything else of value here? Not really. I don't even want that. Alright. There we go. Quest updated. Alright, let's get out of here. Set there. Teleport. And what I am going to do is I will come back when I am ready to build the next rocket. I will see you then. Okay, I am back once again. I've gotten some stuff ready, and I was checking on my environmental tech thing, and we have enough stuff to make the crystal laser lens. So I'm going to do that. I'll go install that over there, and I keep hitting E to get out of the terminal. I also discovered that palladium was the main thing that was holding me back from the Tier 3 spacesuit, so I went ahead and did that, and got it all charged. And we'll pop that on instead. That'll do. Let's put that one away. And then I've also got all the stuff necessary for the tier, whatever we're on, 5 rocket. Yeah, tier 5. We'll get that in a moment. Let's pop down here. Take out that clear lens and put in the crystal lens, which should get us more erodium and the other resources of its type faster. Which will hopefully mean that by the time we're done with all this Galacticraft stuff, we'll be ready to move on. Alright, so speaking of... and I keep doing that. Alright. Speaking of getting ready to move on, let's get this rocket crafted. Tier 5. So we need those. There we go. This was basically just adding palladium to the previous tier. And boom. There we go. That should be done. Excellent. Let's go ahead and take a look. There we go, tier 5 rocket. Saturn. Saturn. Oh, hey, it wanted us to make that spacesuit anyway. Okay, and it wants us to go to Saturn and find space magnesium. All right, what comes after that? It looks like just the next rocket, which of course will require us finding the dungeon, etc., etc. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. Well, first, I will go ahead and put this down so that it fuels. Whoa. And we can get a good look at it. Boom. Interesting. Um, so what I'm going to do is I will go ahead and get stuff ready. I need to, make all the teleporter and stuff like that that I normally use. Head to Saturn, and I will come back once we are ready to power through Saturn. I will see you then. Alright, I am back once again. This is my little base on Saturn. Let's take a look outside and just kind of see what a terrible wasteland this is. I've got the digital miner set up. Now I had to go, and what I did is I went over there to that little landmass there, and I went and I vein mined a whole bunch because the Saturn magnesium ore, you hear that? That's me hitting shift. It's not in the the ore dictionary, so I couldn't just ore dictionary it up. I had to go find some to get it. As you can see, this was all stuff that was in the ore dictionary that I had tried first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab as much of that as I can on top of the other stuff. We're going to let that go ahead and continue, and let's head back to base. I have also discovered a dungeon and had to do some stuff with it. We'll get to that later because we got to do this part first. So let's teleport back to base and let us process this stuff. So let's see. I should have... Yeah, I had been messing with that. Let's get this magnesium in there, because unfortunately there's nothing else we can do with it. We can only directly smelt it. Let's empty out some of this stuff from my inventory. We can always process that later for materials. Not that we need it, but it'll save me having to do something else at some point, maybe. Alright, space magnesium. There we go. Quest complete, Saturn. So now, it should want me to do the tier 6 rocket. So, okay, it seems to think I have gotten the tier 5 dungeon key already. Oh, that's because it's supposed to be tier 6. That's a bug. That should have been the tier 6 dungeon key. Anyway, it wants us to go get that, which means the dungeon. Now, I'm not going to worry about that just this moment because I have a fairly ridiculous amount of radiation. And this is after I went and cleansed myself of it a bit, too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, get rid of this radiation. I will go ahead and, basically get myself to the dungeon, and then I will come back and we will do the dungeon. I will see you then. Okay, I am once again back. The sheer amount of editing on this video is gonna make me cry. But gotta power through all this stuff. I am so bloody done with all this. It'll take forever if I were to just do this in half-hour chunks. I've been just this episode recording for several hours already. So, whoop, I've got a dungeon here. This big tunnel up to this point of gravel, I had to put in myself because this whole thing was underwater. As you can see, it had deleted a bunch of the water around, so I was able to come down to this level, fairly safely. I just don't know if this is actual water or if it's something else, and I didn't really feel like touching it to find out. So I figured I'd play it safe. I started to light up the area around here, so let's go ahead and keep going. I would like to get done with this sooner rather than later. What do we got here? Bladering Flame. Oh yeah, I enchanted my sword with sharpness and mending in between segments here as well. Just because of the amount of, time it took to kill that bat, I figured it would probably be a good idea to go ahead and get a little bit more damage, and, basically getting it able to repair itself is generally a good idea too. What else do we got here? What's this? Lunar Sapphire. Well, let's grab that. I don't know what Reaper does, but I'll take it. Alright, you go there, you go there. We are going to need to kill that. Get you guys out of the way. Oh, look, we're already there. Okay, this one was not terribly long. let's go ahead and light this area up. And of course, some mobs decided to spawn while I was lighting the area up. That's fine. Maybe. Alright, let's see what Saturn here has for us as far as mobs go, shall we? Evolved gas. Oh, is that all? Oh, you don't... Oh, you are taking damage. Okay. You're just not taking much damage. That's fine. Look at this. This is way easier than that already. Alright, let's kill these guys, get them out of the way. And alright, there we go. This will be that. Don't want that to accidentally fall into fire. Alright. Boom. We got ourselves our tier 6 dungeon key, which was not the thing for the quest, since the quest was done wrong. Alright, let's go check out our dungeon chest here. And then, oh yeah, I need the key. Boop. Oh, good. It gave us the rocket schematic. There's always the chance that it wouldn't. Alright, now we've gotten that. That's quest updated. Let's take our portable teleporter back. Did want to show you guys something else, so I'll extend this segment just a little bit longer. So I went and turned my mob spawner back on because I needed more of the Spectre coils as I've been going, because I've just been using those to power the bases, you know, on the various planets, so I don't have to worry about it. So I came up here and look, this is all festive. It looks like Astral Sorcery adds a bit of something in for the holiday season. This is only being recorded the day before it releases, so, you know, I'm really close to Christmas. Alright, so let's go ahead. I will unlock the schematic. I'm going to get all the stuff necessary for the next rocket, and I will be back to record a segment then. Yet another segment. I will see you then. Alright, back once again for another quick little segment here. Let's get this rocket built. Oh, I am very rapidly running out of patience with this particular thing. I made too many of these rocket fins. Whew, alright. Tier 6 rocket. Bam. That should complete that quest and tell us what we need to do next. Alright, yeah, I was looking at this as well because the anti-rad unlocked. I don't know that I'm going to be able to manage this, but maybe. Just maybe. Right, I had been looking to see what quests were required for what. Trying to see if I could manage to skip any of this, but apparently not. Alright, Uranus. Alright, so we're going to need the thermal padding. Go to Uranus. Find crystal ingot and white gem. I think the crystal... Okay. I'll bet that that crystal liquid I need for some of the other stuff is going to be there on Uranus. Then we've got the Tier 7 rocket, Neptune, then finally Pluto. We're almost there. Almost there. Alright, I'm going to get that thermal padding belt. Get ourselves up to there. I need to get my... Let me get the rocket pad, launch pad. Launch. Let's get the launch pad out. Let's get the rocket set up on it so we can see it in all of its glory. So that this segment is more than just a bloody minute long. I'm going to go insane. Can I go insane now? This sounds like a good plan. I am so ready for this stuff to be done. Let's pop you down. Bam. Alright. Are you filling? You still have fuel. Good. Filling with fuel. Alright. Let me get all the stuff ready. Let's go to Uranus, and I will basically come back when I am prepped for all of that stuff. Although I think, actually, before I do that, you know what, just to make this segment longer, what were those bits and bobs I needed for the anti-rad? Purifier, chemical injector, Alright. I started looking this up. I started getting some of this work done. Alright, so I need... Is it the purifier? Alright, I don't have everything for the purifier. I need compressed carbon. Oh, right, I was making compressed carbon. Because I started in on that. Like I said, I started looking at this stuff. And... bit of compressed carbon. We can just toss all this stuff in there. Alright, that's the basic purifier. Now, what else did we need? Solar evaporation chamber. Alright, solar evaporation chamber. I think I got not enough. Oh, right, I was making more of the basic wafers. That's what paused me on that. I was gonna get all of this stuff ready for the segment, and then didn't. Just gotta get some of this stuff done, you know? Alright. Solar evaporation thing. Done. What else? Crystallizer. Basic crystallizer. That looks easy enough. We're just going to need a few pistons. Basic crystallizer. Done. Alright. That was the basic... Yeah, basic crystallizer. Okay, there we go. It's complete. Basic chemical injector. Basic chemical injector. Oh, man. This is where it's going to break down, because I don't think this will take the other types of uranium. Ceres. Alright, we'll come back to that later. I'm not messing with that right now. I will come back once I am ready to do all the necessary running around on Uranus. Hehehe, Uranus. See you in a minute. Okay, I am back once again here in my little base in Uranus. Hehehe. Let's just take a look outside. That stuff is frozen water, which means it should be ice, but it's actually a liquid. That stuff does hurt. That hurts to touch. And the dungeon was surrounded by it again. It's way over there. Of course, I set up the digital miner as per usual. Let me try and get back in here. Here we go. Fortunately, the stuff I needed here was in fact ore dictionaried. So I have completely mined out all of that in range. Apparently this stuff's pretty rare, so that's going to be fun. Yeah, let's head back to base. I will go ahead and process this stuff. Where is home, home, home? Set, teleport. Alright, so let's see how we have to process this stuff. Crusher. Okay, that can be crushed. You can also go through the crusher. Alright. So it looks like we can crush and then probably... Actually, here, let's check that real quick. Crush. You give me your white gems directly. You get crushed into that, which can then be smelted. Yeah, okay. So let's pop over here and put in the crystal ores. Those will process. And then I will pop down to this and pop in that white gem, which I don't think I really need very many of, but I am going to need some for the quest. Bam, there's the quest. And I should have some of this ready already, since there's no place for it to go. Crystal ingot. Quest complete. Alright. Now, typical fashion, it wants us to do that. Okay, it's doing the tier before keys on these quests. That's a little broken. So we want to do that. Then we can go to Neptune. Get the Rast rocket, get Pluto. This is looking like I'm going to have to go to Ceres for that, which I really don't want to do. I have no idea how long this episode is already. It could be really short because these are a bunch of short segments. I could already be over. I'm putting the whole thing out in one chunk because I am just bloody done with Galacticraft. It is taking everything in my power to not just say, forget it, I'm gonna cheat on all the rest of the stuff on camera, be done with it. I'll I'll be back once I've gotten the radiation levels down, and I am at the dungeon. I will see you then. Alright, I am back once again, and, here we go. Just straight on down into the dungeon we go. I already, cleared up as much of a line as I could here, just to try and give myself a little bit of an advantage. Yeah, let's just get through here. Let's see what Uranus has as a boss. Who is the boss of Uranus? That just sounds wrong. Alright. Nothing in that room. Let's power through this room here. Power through the dungeon. Could we please be done with this already? Not quite. Although I'm not finding any mobs. That's interesting. Don't know what sweeping edges, I don't care. This is me officially not caring about much anymore. I am looking to be done. And it is taking all of my willpower to not just cheat my way to victory. And I think I may end up doing it anyway, because there were a couple of moons needed for some of this stuff. And I think I'm about done with that. But let's see if I can at least get myself up through Pluto. Let's get these out of the way. Get those guys out of the way. Get that out of the way. Come on, where is this boss? This dungeon is way bigger. Way bigger than it needs to be. Come on. Go away. Let's just lighten this area up. There we go. That should stop those spawners from running. Come on. Here we go. Let's just make sure that stays lit. Anything else? No? Alright. Kill these things in the way. Keep going. Wow, this one is really big. Yeah. Go away. Alright. Keep on scrolling on. Oh, come on. Are we not there yet? Let's see. Take that one just because it's going to be good. You know what? Golden apple. We'll take the golden apple. I don't need a leech. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't need that. Come on, where is the bloody boss already? I am well and truly done, ready for this to be over. I have been at this for hours now. There's a reason why I don't normally do it like this. It's just exhausting. But I've got to get through with this bloody series of quests. Otherwise, it's going to take forever before I finish this series. Alright, are we there yet? Bloody hell. Let's kill some of these out of the way. Kill you. Just trying to light up the whole bloody area, because we don't want anything spawning behind us, that's for sure. Alright, there we are. That is finally the boss room. Alright, we about good with that? Alright, let's eat the golden apple. Evolved ice slime, huh? You don't seem too hard. Wow, this is thrilling. This is great content right here, just kind of bapping it every time it comes up at me. Just kind of back you into the corner here. Oh, hey, it actually hit me once. Just about there already. There we go. Back off while it does that thing. Alright, we should get our key. Got a couple of loot bags. We'll worry about that in a bit. The tier 7 key, which is not what the quest wanted, but it is what we got because we already got it and the quests are off by when it seems. Okay. Put you in there, open you up. Oh good, it gave us the schematic so I don't have to go searching elsewhere. Grab a couple of golden apples. I don't need luck at the sea, thanks. Alright, now we will go ahead and head back home. And once again, I will be back once I have the stuff ready for the next rocket. I will see you then. Alright, a bit of time later, and one more short segment here. I am ready to build the rocket. Let's get up to the appropriate tier of rocket. 7. Bam, 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 bam. There is our tier 7 rocket with a few extra plates left. Alright, quest complete, tier 7 rocket. Let's set this guy down, let it fuel. These things are getting pretty big. I mean, it's still nowhere near the size of that satellite rocket was, but... Alright, let's take a quick look at our quest book here. What now? Now Neptune. Alright, it wants us to build the tier 4 spacesuit. That's fine. Go to Neptune. Blue Gem and Spaces Inc. Spaces Inc. Wait a minute. Alright, let's just get this done. Whew. Okay, so I will see you guys back when I am on Neptune. Okay, so I have come back. It is only a few minutes after the last segment because I've run into a problem. And let me go into this. So, we've got our quest book here. It wants us to build the tier 4 spacesuit, go to Neptune, and then get some Spaces Inc., as well as the blue gem. Now, the problem I've run into here is the fact that the tier 4 spacesuit requires Spaces Inc. to make. And I'm willing to bet that I'm not going to be able to survive on Neptune without it. So that is me reaching the end of my patience with this mod. So what I'm going to do, right here on camera, open to LAN, turn cheats on, start LAN world. Now this will only last until the next time I restart the game, which will be before next episode, trust me. Not doing that. Then I am going to go into JEI config, turn on cheat mode, and give me one of all of these. I will take these off, oh wait a minute, I need to charge those. Where's the chargy thingy? That's the item repair. I had a charge thing, didn't I? That's the block smasher. Could have swore I had a thing to charge it in. Eh, you know what? I'm already cheating. How about this? How about I take all these guys, delete them. Where did my charge block go? And I will cheat in the charged versions. Because I'm out of patience. Alright. So there we go. That suit is on. Now, he wants us to go to Neptune. We'll go to Neptune. Because you can't really cheat that too much. But I am not preparing much anything. Are you set to home? You are set to home. Okay. I've got you. Do I have air in my tanks enough for what I'm doing? Let's go. we're going to go straight to Neptune. I'm doing this last bit all as one segment. I'm definitely going to have a headache editing this whole thing. And I don't need to add any more headaches after I've already reached this point. So here we are, lifting off. We're going to Neptune. In our glitchy rocket. Come on, glitch rocket. We're on our way. And just about to hit the cap. There we go. Alright, Neptune. Go. Taking one small step. Yep, hold space to slow down. I will hold space to slow down. Alright, we have arrived on Neptune. Now, as soon as I land, I'm going to be done with this place. I'll pick up my stuff and go. Alright, I'm starting to see something. Here we go. Oh. Now, am I going to land in that ocean? Or, yeah, it looks like. Can I... Oop. Okay. Well, I need to get out of there. Okay, so it decided to do that to me. Let's just pop over here, grab our stuff. I am so done. This place looks neat, though. I mean, Neptune looks neat. Radioactive water sea. Alright, well, we're done here. We are going to go right back home. And... Alright. So, what do we need for the rest of this stuff? So we need blue gem, space ink. Alright. Blue gem. One of you. And zinc. Need a space zinc ingot. Space zinc ingot. That should be done, right? There we go. Alright. Let's just finish wrapping this up. NASA Workbench Schematic 8. Alright. NASA Schematic 8. Done. Alright. Now it's going to want the rocket, right? Alright. Let's get the rocket. Tier 8. Tier 8 rocket. Done. Alright. And now it wants us to go to Pluto and find some space tungsten, huh? Alright. Well, I'm going to have to put that away. We're going to need you. You guys can go away. I'll need you. Alright. We're doing this whole thing in one go because I'm done with this. The fact that there was a thing out of order in the quests in a way that I could not help was all the excuse I needed at this stage. Alright. You are loading. Are you loaded? No. Alright, we're gonna have to wait just a little bit longer. Oh. Come on, don't do that. There we go. Give me some more fuel. Give me fuel, give me fire. Give me that which I desire. Which right now is to be done with this. Alright. You are loading. Alright, what else are we going to need? Oh, you know what? There's the other thing, the anti-rad thing. We still need the basic chemical injector and then the anti-rad. Alright, so basic chemical injector, which was going to require us to go to a bloody moon in order to make. There we go. And then we will need the anti-rad in a moment. That's updated. Alright. Anti-rad reduces radiation level by 50%. Cool. Done. Okay. Let's put these away. That rocket should be done fueling. And we can be basically done with this. Hopefully the rocket is done fueling. Yes, you are done. Launch. That was the wrong button. That button. Alright. Going to Pluto. I hope there's trees. Because that would be funny. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's the final countdown. Because I'm not going anywhere else after this. Do-do-do-do. Alright. Oh, yes, I have completely lost my mind in the 6 hours I have been making this episode. This is... Yeah, like you can see, this would have been a couple of weeks if I had just done this in half-hour chunks. I am going to be so glad to be done with this. We are at Pluto. Go to Pluto. If you don't like a certain mod, just rush through it. Well, if that isn't, like perfect timing on something, I don't know what is. Alright. We are coming down. It's Pluto. We have slowed to 10 meters per second. Let's allow ourselves to speed up a little bit again. Even if we die here, I don't particularly care. Come on. Where? Ah, here we go. Oh, it looks just like the moon. You guys could have put a little bit more effort in. Come on, guys. Alright, let's grab those. Not that I think we're ever going to need them again. Very low radiation consumed. How much is it telling me? 30%, huh? Alright, I mean, I just kind of want to take a quick look around, just because it is Pluto and Pluto's surface rock. I mean, gotta give Pluto a little bit of respect. Pluto stone, okay. Alright, we're done here. No trees, so I can't tell from the bark that it's Pluto. Alright. There we are. What more does this thing want from us? Seriously. You want space tungsten and we're done? Alright. Tungsten. Space tungsten. Tungsten steel. Tungsten. You know what? This is Pluto tungsten. Let's just grab a couple. I will throw it into the nearest furnace I can find, which is this one. Just make some bloody tungsten. Bam. Okay, space tungsten. Are we done? Okay, so what I'm going to do is pop up here to the quest book thing. And we still need to do a bunch of other stuff, but that's okay. We are now done with Galacticraft. We don't have to do it anymore. So, that, finally, is going to do it for this episode. Next time I will hopefully be rested and recuperated from this marathon to Pluto. And I think I just got the episode title there, finally. But that is going to do it. So, until next time, have a good one.